power, am able to save this cursed world. But if I am to perish, I would like for me to perish at the side of my loving wife.
Lex!
Lois, the antimatter is spreading everywhere. My love, it's only a matter of time now.
I think I can die peacefully, knowing that I'm with you in the end. But our son...
He mustn't share the same fate as us. I might not be able to save us, but I can save him. There are other worlds, Earths as different as they are similar to our own, that are destined to live.
I knew your brilliant mind would find a way.
Lois, I couldn't save everyone. Only our child.
Isn't that enough?
It is. We're out of time to say goodbye.
I'd rather not disturb him as he sleeps anyways. He looks too peaceful. What will happen to him now?
He'll live on. I know where other heroes live. They will care for our son.
Farewell. May they treat you with love.
Lois, our time together has been all too brief. But you've given me a lot that this old scientist never thought he'd know.
I love you too.
Firestorm and I are on site.
I'm sensing all sorts of radioactive residue from this thing.
Yeah, my sensors are picking that up too. Beetle, Arrow.
We've got eyes on it too, thanks to you.
Think you can get a little closer for me to inspect it?
I could do you one better.
Wait, anything could be in there. Empty.
From the looks of it, it's been empty for a long time, but I don't think it was always that way.
So then, where's the cargo?
Like I said, it's long gone.
All that worrying for nothing.
I wouldn't say that. Even if whatever was meant for here didn't get here, it is somewhere, and it's not of our world.
Then we better hope it doesn't affect other worlds too.
I see that you have returned.
That's my line. Do you mind unenchanting this room?
Why are you back, boy?
Oh, Kent, with that helmet of yours, I thought Naboo was all-knowing. I have come to fulfill my destiny.
Your destiny was to die.
Just as my world was fated to be destroyed.
I could not interfere with fate.
Ever the hypocrite. I often wonder why you'd bother to pluck me from the cosmos, to raise me outside of the temporal zone then. Why bother allowing me to live at all?
You were just a child.
A child infected by the antimatter that destroyed their world. Cursed to wear this suit of armor as life support.
I did not hold you in captivity. I rescued you, as your parents had intended.
Wrong. It was intended for me to find an Earth in the vast multiverse to dwell on and make my own.
You know why that cannot be.
Yes, the antimatter. I've already begun destroying worlds. As prophesied by your all-seeing helmet, I'm going to destroy every last one.
I did not raise you here to harbor hatred and confusion of power.
It's not about what I want. It's about what's fair. Why should just my world be destroyed when there are infinite others thriving out there? I'm going to take them all for myself. Already, I have begun gathering my acolytes.
This cannot come to pass.
Which is why I came here to ask, will you stop me?
It is my duty to watch over the multiverse and judge it accordingly that events transpire as they should. However, I will not intervene with one's destiny should they follow it.
Then, don't follow mine. Follow the Flash if you can keep up. Because as you told me,
It is his fate to die.
The Flash has run himself into a dead end, it seems. Oh, don't get up on my account.
Stay down, old man.
You won't get us all.
No? Then tell me who I've missed.
You won't get away with this.
I've heard that joke before, and it still makes me laugh.
You won't win.
I've heard that one too, but the real punchline is that a Batman who laughs is a Batman who always wins.
Who's the loser now, you dead geezer?
Now, Brucey, remember to treat your elders with respect.
We should have broken his legs and made him run for his life.
Not a bad idea. That would have been pretty funny to watch.
I told you not to allow any of them to escape.
We were just trying to have a little fun.
Foolish child! Your concept of fun should not matter if it does not align with my orders.
My liege, we didn't actually allow them to flee. It was just kidding, is all.
Then why are there others missing?
It's not like we took attendance.
We massacred the council as you commanded. Who was present and accounted for doesn't fall on us to be blamed for.
That is true. But circumstances have not changed. So long as the Speed Force remains accessible to Flashes, they pose a threat to me.
Shall we kill the remaining few one at a time, then?
No. We'll locate the others using Earth Primes.
He and I met once before.
Which is why I won't be entrusting his capture to only you.
Don't insult us. Who could be more psycho than the dynamic duo?
You think you've won? You're still prey to my madness. You're... What? No!
He disappeared?
But I don't think he planned to.
Not judging by the way he screamed.
Then, to where did Psycho Pirate vanish?
What happened? Where am I?
Who's this clown?
Pirate. Who are you?
Psycho Pirate. I need you.
But I don't need you.
What makes you think we want you?
Each of you is mistaken. This Psycho Pirate is one that came close to defeating his world's heroes. He is by far the most capable of his variants. However, closeness is not a certainty.
You mean...
Had I not wished you away, you'd have been defeated. Now, if your wish to live with the second chance I've granted you, let me know. However, to live, you must serve as I demand. Your answer, now.
What is it that you want me to do?
And you're sure that it's okay for me and Damien to follow the lead to Bloodhaven for a while?
Tim and Jason should be able to hold their own while you're gone. Just don't take long. Gotham needs Batman.
I might be the one wearing the symbol now, but you'll always be Batman. Gotham never goes without.
Tell that to Bane.
Is Alfred still insisting he's a cane?
I'm not going to wind up crippled, if that's what you're asking.
The thought never crossed my mind. It's just...
Just what?
It's nothing. I was just gonna say don't strain yourself, Bruce. There's a reason why it's me and Damien out in the field and not you anymore.
Keep your line open in case of an emergency and do your job. I'll be here doing mine.
Bruce, I didn't...
We have to save everyone!
Barry?
Can't you see the world? It's dying all around me!
Where are you?
Dying! The world is dying!
What?
Save us! Save us! We have to save everybody!
Sir! Bruce! Are you okay?
I am, but...
I heard shouting. What happened?
The Flash. Disintegrating before my eyes. My God. What is happening?
Didn't I foresee this?
2 hours, and my patience wears thin.
Morpheus, would you actually help me?
The pouch is near.
Shut up, mate. Bingo.
This has gone far enough. You have exceeded your bounds.
Captain Allen, sorry to disturb you.
Not at all. What can I help you with?
Oh, it's not for me. You've got a visitor. You didn't tell me that you know Mr. Wayne.
Bruce?
It's been a while, Barry.
It has. Julio, do you mind giving us a minute?
I'll make sure that nobody disturbs you.
Thanks.
Captain, you seem to be doing well for yourself these days.
Bruce, couldn't you have just called? This isn't something that could have been sent over email?
Would you have answered? You're still sore about my contingency plans. I guess I can't blame you. If not for my better half, they would have worked.
Why are you here?
Because I needed to see you for this. This is a little more than a reunion. See, unlike last time, I want to be sure. I have to see for myself to make sure it's successful.
What are you...
So, you've caught on.
My God. You!
I quite like your carpet. As a matter of fact, I like this entire office. I like it so much that from the moment I entered, this office has been pumped with an odorless nerve gas.
You wouldn't risk it affecting you as well.
Oh, it's effective. I assure you. Not to myself, though. You see, I've been inoculated. I'm sure my other self has too.
You said your better half before. I was right. You're...
Paranoia and fear. Scarecrow would have been proud.
It's not like I needed you to amplify those emotions for me. Once he realized he had been duped.
Perhaps. Although, I'm not here to merely aid in his capture.
Oh, you're lucky that mask of yours filters out the gas.
All the more reason my presence is appropriate.
A team effort? Don't make me laugh. Why people are so afraid to be alone is beyond me.
Emotions are complex. It's different for people who were alone to begin with.
And which of us are you referring to?
Who said I was talking about us?
Where am I? What's going on?
At last, you're awake.
Who are you? I want some answers.
You wish to know who I am, and what is bound to happen. It's one simple answer. The end.
And the people are scared. Just like you, right? Scared out of your wits!
What are you doing to me? Oh, God. Please, don't!
Tell us where we can find the other speedsters, and we just might decide not to hurt you.
No, not me. I don't care what you do to me. Just leave them alone.
You resist Psycho Pirate's power? You are, indeed, an amazing individual. Just as predicted.
You didn't tell me he'd be able to resist!
He won't. Not forever. Your powers will force him to think faster, siphoning his speed.
I see. Then, should I turn up the juice?
Play as you wish, pirate. Just get him to tell us where his fellow speedsters remain to exist.
Oh, I'll do better than that. I'll get him to scream it! Come on, Flash. Let me hear you whimper.
Mr. Wayne, can I help you?
Ah, yes. I was hoping to see Barry Allen.
I don't understand. You just finished speaking with him, didn't you?
What did you say?
Mr. Wayne!
Barry?
Yes?
And sorry for not letting you know Mr. Wayne was coming back in advance. He sorta pushed past me.
It's fine. I was actually hoping to speak with him. Again?
Would it be again?
You tell me.
Say, Mr. Wayne, did you not have a cane earlier?
Must be your imagination.
I think he and I have a lot to discuss. Do you mind leaving us the room?
Sure. Anything else?
Yes, please. Would you mind bringing me my forensics equipment?
Huh? Well, I don't see why not. You are the boss.
The boss?
Why do you need forensics equipment?
You're the world's greatest detective. You tell me.
You're Barry. But not my Barry.
Yeah. I came from Earth 34.
Why? What's happening?
The Council. I found them all dead. It was like somebody had a brutal massacre party. Someone deranged.
I have a bad feeling that I know who.
I guess that would make you Sherlock and me Watson. You know, I always dreamed of teaming up with my Earth's Bruce on a case like this.
Alright, here's that equipment you wanted.
Thanks.
Anytime.
You're going to check for air purity, aren't you?
How'd you know?
There's no signs of struggle, and you're not an easy one to catch in a game of tag. Test for carbon monoxide.
Alright. Oh, wow! You were right! There's a concentration of 500 ppm. How did you know?
200 parts per million produces a slight headache within hours. A concentration of 800 causes nausea and convulsions within 45 minutes of exposure. In other words, it can cause a seizure, which can lead to unconsciousness.
That's a sure way to catch a speedster without giving chase. But again, how did you...
It's what I would do.
Oh. If I'm here, then that doesn't rule out another Earth's Batman. That would explain why that guy assumed you were visiting for a second time.
This particular Batman buried me alive and shot you, my Earth's you, with a vibrating bullet. He's dangerous.
So he's back for round 2, eh? But why kill the entire council?
That may have to do with why I came here to begin with. In the cave, I saw Barry, or maybe a version of you, that died.
That could mean just about anything, but none of them good.
Which is all the more reason we have to find my Earth's Barry.
Before it's too late and more Flashes die. Why are you doing this to me?
Must there always be a reason for anything?
Yes. Not even my greatest enemy was without reason.
On my Earth, I was destined to lose. But now, I have more than just one world. Who knew there was an entire multiverse to control?
Do you really think your boss will allow that?
He's not my boss. He's a means to an end.
What did he promise you?
If I help him, well, my very own world to conquer. Imagine a whole planet at my fingertips, full of people's emotions to manipulate and control however I please.
You can't possibly believe that. Your goals don't exactly align. He wants to destroy the multiverse. What makes you think he won't destroy your world too? You aren't scaring me. You're amplifying your own fear so that I'm the one who feels it.
Ha! Very good, Flash. You figured me out. You're still mistaken, though. It's you and the other Flashes who should be afraid. Aren't you forgetting that I'm not the only one aiding the Anti-Monitor?
You think your Barry made one of these things before?
Maybe. He worked with a scientist named Darwin Elias.
Never heard of him. Must have been nice to have some help, though.
You work alone?
Well, there's Joe.
Who is Joe?
Oh my god, I can't believe I get to Joe Mama Batman.
I forgot that this is what you were like when you were younger.
An older me, huh? I can't believe I get to become captain of the CCPD. Hey, what about villains? Does he have a trickster?
He did. Trickster was murdered by another criminal called Mirror Master, though.
Oh, guess I still have a ways to go.
Let's find out if other Flashes share that sentiment.
So, how exactly does this work again?
Every Barry must vibrate at a different molecular frequency, but the one thing we can rely on is tuning into the speed force coursing through your system to narrow down higher or lower output.
Like switching through radio stations.
You gave me the idea when we met in my Barry's office. How else did you find out where to go?
You're right. I did come here because of the lack in speed force. But won't this machine's output draw attention?
Not many people know about this location. We'll be fine.
Are you forgetting that we're hiding from yourself?
Which is why hiding anywhere else would be pointless.
Fair enough. Shall we get the show on the road then?
Let's start with a high frequency first. Maybe Barry is using a lot of speed force to escape right now.
You guys should have left town, while you still had a chance. Aye, mate. You know the saying. Just like a boomerang, I always come.
I swear, if I have to hear that stupid line one more time...
Duck!
You know, out of all the team-ups, I did not expect this.
This feels like a speedquake, the ones that Cisco was talking about.
Barry, is that you?
Yes?
Is that who I think it is?
He sure seems like a Batman, just maybe not ours.
Ha, 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 he, who, ha. You. Like looking in a mirror, right?
I'll handle this. Ugh! Huh? For somebody with super speed, I was expecting you to at least dodge that.
What did you do to that boy?
Me? I didn't do a thing. It was the cruel world that turned him. Oh, come now, Brucey. Are you forgetting I'm not the Joker? I'm you. You in your prime with a smile to boot.
So, that boy...
That's right. At that ripe age, we had already grown up.
Shall I take this, Flash?
Yes, do that. I have some unfinished business with my elder self here. Adult things, you'll understand once you're older.
Whatever.
And what is this now? Don't. Our father. Oh, dear old Dad. A message sent across time. I'm not the hero of this story. Oh, well, it looks like I'm the version that takes after him there. I wonder if it was consoling that though we lost him, we could still see he would always love us. Did that make him feel better, you think? As he burned. I bet it made him feel fantastic. No! Oh, yes!
Looks like you've been keeping busy.
I could say the same for you. Is that another Flash?
They're not so hard to catch after all.
Does that mean we don't need this one anymore? My liege!
Prostrate yourselves. If my use for this Flash were to cease, then so would my use for you, Psycho Pirate. Don't go making decisions of your own in my absence so hastily.
Forgive me, Master.
And as for you, boy, where is the other Wayne?
With the other Wayne. That's where we found this Flash.
I see. It seems we are not the only ones seeking their kind.
Not so fast, Impulse. You can stay on your side of the kitchen.
It's Kid Flash now. And come on, just let me have a taste.
Well, I'm calling you Impulse until you know better than to interrupt the Master Chef while he's at work.
What are you, Bobby Flay?
Answer the door before I stab you with a spatula.
You'd have to catch me first.
It's been a while, Bart.
Hal.
This crisis is suddenly starting to make sense.
You're as crazy as you look wearing that chrome helmet if you think we're just gonna stand by and let Barry die.
It's getting close. The day from the history books that he vanishes.
We won't let that happen, Bart. Will we, Bruce?
I saw it happen with my own eyes. I'm not sure if it can be avoided.
You know something that you're not telling us, Magic Man?
It is the Flash's fate to die.
What could they want with Barry?
I've been trying to figure that out myself. I believe our new friend here knows.
Indeed, I know more than I wish about this crisis. Because it is I who put the event in motion.
You're behind this?
Stand down, Jordan. If he were a threat, we wouldn't be having a civil conversation right now.
You don't get to call the shots after the stunt you pulled, which nearly got the whole league killed. Not anymore. But if Bart trusts this guy, then I'll give him a chance too.
I have been watching the multiverse since the dawn of its existence. It is my duty to ensure none of the worlds divulge from their individually fated realities. The Anti-Monitor, he who is your enemy now, was birthed on a doomed world. The only one to be so fated to such a cruel end. He was to die there. I rescued him to keep him here, where the aberration of his survival wouldn't ruin any reality. I did not realize that in doing so, I altered the course of fate for one that doomed more worlds than his. Soon, Earths began to cross over, and these intersections led to demise. The Anti-Monitor has become consumed with anger and now wishes to make every universe share in the fated end of his own.
I've dealt with universal threats before.
This is multiversal, Jordan.
Hang on. Let's just hear him out. What does this all have to do with my grandfather?
The Speed Force, like antimatter, is the only conceptually powerful enough substance to stretch across the multiverse and cause irreversible damage to it. Should no Flash stand in his way, the Anti-Monitor will be unstoppable.
So any Flash should be able to do it, right? Or me. What if...
No speedster has a connection stronger than Barry Allen of Earth Prime, for he is the one that creates the Speed Force.
Creates it? But...
You told me that you would not interfere, Naboo.
This is a necessary act, not an intervention.
Call it what you must. They will not leave your tower alive.
Go. The door at the end of the foyer will take you to your destination.
What about you?
You must go. Find Barry Allen. Kal El of Earth 22. Your kingdom has come to an end, and so fight for it now.
You told me every Luthor inevitably triumphs over their Superman. Did you think I would be any different?
No, but you were distracted long enough for them to flee.
You're pathetic. You refuse to face me yourself. Too afraid to face the consequences of your actions. You took everything from me. Be grateful that I only take a vessel from you, Naboo.
Where do you think you're going? Our fight wasn't over yet, Brucey.
I guess now is as good a time as any to test this thing. You wanted to fight? Now where were we?
How fun.
No! No! Please, no more. You know, there was this one guy called Scarecrow who could do something similar on my Earth.
Crane and I extremely differentiate from one another. But go on.
There's nothing to say more of. I killed him. Ah! Enough! Ooh, look at him go! You made me forget love and remember hate. You want hate, Psycho Pirate? I'll show you what hate is all about.
Get him off of me!
Not a chance. This is too thrilling. I was convicted once of a murder. What difference would it make if I committed one now? I can't.
Ha. Ha! Just as I thought. A coward at heart.
How disappointing.
You and I are going to have words later, boy.
Grandpa! Are you okay?
Bart! More than my life is at stake.
The antimatter. It's here and it's devouring the Earth.
This fight is over then. We have to evacuate.
There's not enough time.
I can hold it back long enough for you to go.
Hal, no! It's too dangerous!
It's what they teach you from day one. Most important thing about being in the Corps. Don't exceed your authority. Know your limitations. Know that you can't change everything. You're not a god. You bleed. So you say no because it's the cautious thing to do. But you already know, don't you? I was never one for being cautious.
How?
Barry, we have to go.
In the brightest day, in the darkest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power. Green Lantern's light.
He's gone.
What now?
We keep fighting. It's what he would have wanted.
But how? That guy doesn't just have antimatter to cancel out magic. He's a Kryptonian.
Like Superman.
Huh?
Barry's right. He's not the only Kryptonian.
Can I ask you a question?
On or off the record?
Just between you and me.
No, I just wanted to be sure.
Why do you do this? Be Superman, I mean.
Oh, that's easy. Just look at this view of Metropolis. Seeing that every day, knowing such a beautiful city needs me, I'm needed.
I guess flying around and seeing it like this all the time would have that kind of effect on anyone.
But I can also look at something a lot prettier.
Clark! What?
Stay back. Who are you?
My name is Barry Allen. I come in peace.
Okay. Why is it that you're here?
This is gonna sound crazy, but here goes. The multiverse is in danger. My Earth no longer has a Superman. So I thought I'd just kind of borrow another's.
Oh. Alright.
Oh, really? That's it? That went easier than with Flashpoint.
Just give us a minute, Portal Man.
The Flash.
What?
My hero name. It's The Flash. And never mind.
Uh-huh. You're really just gonna trust and go with this guy that somehow knows your identity?
It's okay. I listened to his heartbeat to make sure that he was being sincere. He's not lying.
I'm literally standing between dimensions right now, guys.
I said wait!
He's a good person, Lois. I can tell.
I'm worried. Multiverse? That sounds big.
Sounds like a job for Superman.
What about Clark Kent?
He has a job too. Here. With Lois Lane. Don't worry, I'll be back. Promise.
Okay.
So, do I just go through the portal you're in, or...
Yeah, pretty much. Wait, you aren't going to fight for the multiverse in your business suit, are you?
No, of course not.
Who are you? And what is your business with Earth?
I could be asking you the same questions, but soon it won't matter. You won't matter. Nothing will. I shall reduce this world to ashes.
Outrageous. Are you the one that killed Green Lantern?
Ah, so you learned of this sector's lantern dying and came to defend the planet in his place. You should have stayed in space.
This is our home. We've each already lost our people once before. We won't lose them all again.
I have decimated more worlds than you can fathom. You won't stop me.
How about thee? Cal?
How?
Have we met?
Different Earths, remember?
Right. No time for formalities then.
Everybody concentrate on working together anyways. If we don't stop him here and now, then it's game over.
Bruce? Is that you?
Ever mattered to me. Everything that's ever been important. The lives of everyone on Earth and throughout our universe. In the present and in the future. That's what I'm fighting for now. I have to keep running. Faster than I ever have before. Run against the flow of antimatter. Funny how your mind wanders when you're getting so close to death. Mom, Dad, you can't hear me, but I love you so much. Iris, apart for so long, together for so short a time. Fiona, remember me. Remember how much I care. Wally, Fred, all the people I loved. We have to save everyone! Can't you see the world? It's dying all around me. Dying! The world is dying! Save us! Save us! We have to save everybody! Lord, it hurts so much. Forgive me for leaving you like I'm about to. Understand why. Please, understand why. Gotta finish this with an infinite mass hunt!
Grandpa? Grandpa? Where is he? Where is he? What have you done? What have you done?
The Flash was fated to die here. What do you think?
Then you'll die too!
We don't do that to our enemies.
Speak for yourself.
I'm trying to speak for Barry.
As the great friends they were, my Grandpa Barry and Great Uncle Hal were heroes of a different age. They had a connection like few others. So it seems somehow fitting, or maybe destined, that they both sacrificed themselves for the good of the multiverse.
I felt an incredible sense of loss when my parents died. It was an all-consuming void in my life. To this day, I still miss them. We're all missing Hal and Barry right now. It gets better, though. Little by little, day by day, the hurting lessens.
Kal-El of Earth 3, it is time for you to return to your world.
I barely knew him and the others here for a day, but how could I just leave it all behind? How could I just leave this place in shambles just like this?
You made a vow to Lois Lane that you would return.
I did, and I will, but I can't just leave this world behind. People need me.
Your destiny, I'm afraid, is not that simple. You have helped this world enough, but the rest of your fate remains. However, to do so, your destined path must not be wavered by the events that occurred here.
But then I would forget about Flash's sacrifice. What about the one in my world?
That is fate's choice. It is now time for you to continue to save your world as you have here. Goodbye, Superman for Earth 3. Every existence multiplied by possibility and spread out before space and time in infinite measure. Civilizations rose and fell, and rose again to cross realities, grasping expanse. Life, a precious gift, persevering in the face of every obstacle, until finally, the Age of Heroes was born. That age has not ended. Though this world's story has come to an end, there is a vast amount of others which have yet to begin. Worlds in which heroes are born time and time again. The same ones made to fight the same battles. It is their destiny. It is their infinite fate.